What's... There we go. Hey, what's going on? Gang, good afternoon. Hi there. Good afternoon. Hey there, hi there. My name is Alan Cox. Thanks for being here. If you are, say hi to Bill Squire right over there.
Hey, creepy hugs, everyone. Well, thanks for listening to and watching this episode of the Alan Cox Show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share a cold one with the boys.
Are you all right over there?
Yeah, a little trip up there, but got it.
All right.
Got it all figured it
I
out.
want to make sure everybody's okay. Mary Santora is out. Poundcake is back in Studio G.
Afternoon, white people. I literally hate eating Subway because then my hands smell like onions no matter how many times I wash them throughout the day.
Well,
Why don't you get it without onions?
But I like onions. I just wish they didn't stain
that's the compromise.
I wish they didn't stain my pores the entire day.
It's a stain on your hands that will remain.
It's just ridiculous.
Onion really does overpower anything it's in.
I washed my hands like 3 times because I ate it for lunch and I was still working from home, so I had it. Then I got the smell all over my computer, my laptop. I got it all over like my door handles. It's everywhere I go. It's like on the. It's even so bad to when I wash my hands. It's on like the what is it? The faucet, the turner thingies. What are those?
The handles?
The handles on the faucet when I, go to turn on the water. It's on those.
The turner things.
The turner thingies.
Tina. Ted. Yeah. Well, you've left it all over the place is what you're trying to say.
I've scrubbed up. I wanted to scrub them, but I forgot. I was rushing.
Right. Well, listen, onion, listen, it is a very pervasive ingredient. I would just recommend maybe not getting it. What do you get, the red onion? That's what they have at Subway, right? The red onion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get it without onion. I don't think I've ever gotten onion on a sandwich.
Really?
Yeah, like cooked onions, if they're in something, like those don't smell.
Red onion.
Raw onions.
It's just so good.
It's good, but it will overpower everything. Whether it's in a salad or it's on a sandwich.
Breath is probably fire.
What else is on your sandwich?
So I get the Italian, and then I get the pickle.
What's on the Italian? There's a bunch of lunch meat?
Oh, I'm sorry. The Italian bread. I get like a chicken bacon ranch, but I get the Italian bread, so it has chicken and bacon on it. So then I get the lettuce, I get the green peppers, I get the onion, I get the ranch. That's pretty much it. I don't like tomato on a sandwich. I don't like tomato, period. So yeah, just those 3: lettuce, pickle, green pepper and onion, so forth. There
is a girl I follow on Instagram, and I don't recall if a customer turned me on to her or not, but she's dynamite. She's a food scientist. And on Instagram, she's Food Science Babe, and if you don't follow her, you should, because what she does is she's fantastic. She takes all these dummies that are on YouTube and have these channels pretending like they're scientists, and they're like, Subway bread is toxic because it's got this in it, and she's like, dude, you don't talk about the amount of the ingredient that's in there. You don't talk about parts per million. She really gets into the granular parts of the science. She's like, this is all nonsense. There'll be some girl in an aisle of a grocery store, because of what this girl does on TikTok, and then she sends them over to Instagram, is she kind of does the thing where she's talking in front of their video. And, be some girl in an aisle at a grocery store. She's like, these M&Ms have dye in them that's banned in Europe. And this girl will jump in and go, okay, wait a second. That's not an argument for anything for or against whether or not food is dangerous for you. She's like, there's a lot of things that are not allowed in Europe but are allowed here, and vice versa, But she really breaks down a lot of this nonsense that goes around on like social media and YouTube and all that, of people who make these broad generalizations about food. And she gives you like really good information. She's like, yeah, there's, she's like, there's ingredients in all kinds of food that in and of itself, in huge quantities, might not be good for you at all. She's like, there's all kinds of stuff in water. We don't stop drinking water, but it's also, not going to make you sick. But anyway, Food Science Babe, I was watching her videos all morning. I had a real hard time sleeping last night, and so I was up for a couple hours in the middle of the night, and I'm just watching Food Science Babe videos. She has a YouTube channel and the whole bit. But Poundcake talking about a sandwich jogged my memory there, because one of the guys she kind of takes down is this dude who's very sure of himself when he talks about how poisonous Subway bread is, or bread in general in the United States and how it's produced. And she's like, yeah, there's a lot of compounds in all kinds of foods that if you broke them down and had them in massive quantities might be difficult for you. But she's like, but in these quantities, So it's these broad statements. She's like, being banned in Europe or anywhere is no evidence at all that an ingredient in food is unsafe for you,
I think she did one about different spices and how they have like garlic powder, and she's like, this guy's like, only get the ones with garlic powder because these ones have other ingredients.
Right.
And she's like, well, that's to keep it from
That's a
sticking
preservative,
together. Yeah,
right?
it's and it's small amounts to keep it from clumping, so you can actually get it out of the bottle.
Poundcake, they do have those. I'm sure we have one at my house. It's like a stainless steel disc that you rub your hands on, and then you wash them, and it gets the onion smell off. Like there's some properties in stainless steel where if you, I don't think we have any here, but stainless steel
there's
sinks.
a sink.
Yeah, isn't that porcelain back there? I don't think it's stainless steel. I think
No, in the kitchen it's stainless steel.
Oh, it is? Yeah, our
go
kitchen
rub
here.
your hands on
Go
that.
rub your hands in our kitchen. There's people spitting in there, people brushing their teeth.
I'll probably make some coffee.
Rub your hands in there, and then you can get that onion smell off. Or, and here's another suggestion, stop sniffing your hands.
But if it's just like lingering in the air, can't help.
Was he out there doing semaphore?
Go get some Funyuns.
Are you casting spells?
Just really lean into it.
I'm just trying to. If I wave my hands, it's in the air, like it's like a irate.
You have a halo of onion stink, is what you're saying. I mean, a lot of people, and again, are you a messy eater? Like, are you really just jamming this thing in your face? I mean,
But Alan, my.
You're not touching the onion.
I'm not really touching the onion. It's on the sub, but it's on everything that I touch, or like everything that the sub touches. Therefore, I touch the sub. I have it.
Wait, how many things does the sub touch?
I'm saying if the ingredients is on the sub and I'm touching the sub to eat it, it's on my hands.
You get a 6-inch or foot long?
I get a foot long.
Ooh, that's a lot of food.
I mean, not really.
But see, he's working out now. Where do you work out again?
Oh, Orange Theory Fitness.
See, he's got to up his caloric intake now. He's just burning it off over there.
You're correct.
Yeah. Well, maybe you should. I would imagine at a place like Subway, I bet they have like a life hack.
Maybe.
For people who go, boy, I love onion, but boy, I just don't want to contend with the aftermath.
But I think I'm a minority though, because my condition.
know that.
But I'm saying you know my condition where I perspire of the palms a lot.
You have hyperhidrosis of the hands.
So I don't know if it's just because it seeps in because my pores are just like wide
they're a two-way
open.
Street.
Yeah, they're wide open. So the onion stink just creeps in there, and then it gets pushed back out by my sweat glands.
Wow. So your contention is that you're sucking in that onion juice
and pushing it
into
out.
your hands.
So sorry people, if I work out tonight and I sweat, it might. You know how like the Gatorade commercials are sweating Gatorade.
Well, yeah, whatever you ate, it's going to come back out in your sweat. So
I'm radiating onion juice. No, man, I'm about to just do a whole bath.
Oh, you just made a mess.
So you're working out tonight?
I work out tonight.
And you're going to smell like onions?
No, I won't. I'm a double pits to chesty. I'm going to wash everything real quick.
A hoe bath?
Yeah.
Are you going to do a hoe bath before you work out?
And then do a real bath after I get done.
Look at that. We were just talking about his hoe baths, and he's going to do a real live one before he goes and works out.
He's a man of his word.
First time I had onion. First time I had onion before I worked out. Well, maybe in my Chipotle, but like.
But that's cooked. It's probably not raw, right? Or is that in the pico de gallo?
I don't know. I don't know what they do with it.
Yeah. Well, listen, onions, I think by and large are good for you. I don't. I try to avoid them if I can, just for that very reason. I don't want to be sweating. I'm not a big sweater, but I don't want to be sweating in front of somebody. I don't want to stink.
I have gum, so my breath is covered. But like my hands, I'm just gonna wash them real quick. I got some wipes in here.
Those aren't hand wipes though.
What wipes is he talking about?
They're just alcohol wipes. I'm just gonna rub them in my.
Yeah, they're like chemical wipes to wipe down like our boards and electrical equipment and stuff.
I want my skin to be gone.
Poundcake's like, hey, anything's a hand wipe if it's wet. That's all I need.
Yeah, let me do that.
Wet onion palms.
Well, see, Cody, you did help. You got rid of the onion smell because you got rid of all your pores. You have no more pores left.
Just squirt lemon juice on your hands. That'll do it too.
Okay.
Yeah. And added benefit, your hands will smell like fruit. And that's such a pleasant smell. What's to hate about that? I got to take a break. If you want to send a text, 35192, AlanCoxShow.com is where you can watch And we'll be back after these.